Hi guys! I'm so happy to be back with you for another episode. I feel like it's been ages since the last episode. And so much has been going on. I mean, it's been crazy great. I won't lie to you. All those past weeks, it's been one of the hardest things I had to do in my adult life. I mean, it's been very intense. So, if you're new to the podcast, hello, I'm Christelle. I'm an indie dyer. I live in France. I know I'm based in Normandy, beautiful Normandy on the countryside. And I am so very happy about it. I moved a month ago, not a month ago, three weeks ago. 3 weeks ago I moved. And I now own a very beautiful cottage on the countryside in Normandy. And I now have my own dyeing studio, guys. I'm so happy about it. So this is the very first episode I'm filming in the studio. Just in front of me here is my the room where I do the dyeing proper, and here is the room where I rinse out the yarn at the back over there. This is my table, and again, hand in the... I can't believe I did that twice. Okay, that's a candle, okay? And already in the French version that I usually filmed first, I put my hand above the candle, directly above the candle, like in the candle, just to show you my table, my studio table. And I did that another time here. I mean, it's not a good place for the candle. I'm going to move it, okay? I don't want to burn myself. So this is the table where I, work and prepare orders and everything. This is the storage part. I am in the chill corner, okay? I'm sitting on a couch. I have a TV in front of me. I have a lovely carpet with beautiful plants and a beautiful shop window, like a shop window. Actually, my studio is not a shop, but I will do some open doors regularly. I have some curtains, but there is a lot of light coming in, so that's really, really beautiful. And that's it. And behind me, the door there is the bathroom. Okay, so here you go. First episode I'm filming in my new studio is so exciting. So, and if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much. How are you doing? I have so many things to tell you guys. I won't be able to tell you all today, obviously, because I don't want to film a 3-hour podcast, but I will touch base on different things. And I mean, we've got the whole life in front of us just to chat about everything that's happened. But yeah, I did move 3 weeks ago. I moved houses, I moved my business, I moved my website, and I changed my legal form of the business. I mean, I thought that if you want something done, just ask a busy person, right? So, or in for a penny, in for a pound. You can say that too, I think. That means that I wanted to do everything at the same time, busy for busy. I mean, it makes sense to do everything at once and be done with it, okay? That's the spirit. So it's been really intense those past weeks and months. We've been preparing the move since end of last year, and it's finally done. I've moved the business just before moving houses. And then I had to, set up everything for the business, because the weekend right after moving, I had 2 fiber festivals in a row, so 2 weekends in a row with no respite between everything, and I had to work during in between the working week in between the weekends. I had to work and prepare for the next fiber show. So that's the part that I found really difficult. It was working, setting everything up so that it's operational, working while nothing was operational whatsoever at home. It was total chaos. The kids were running around in like the same clothes for days because we couldn't locate underwear and socks. I mean, it's been, yeah, okay. it's been a bit difficult on this front. I had trouble finding just the bare basics, really. So everybody was fed. Everybody had access to the shower. I did do a lot of laundry, but basically washing the same things again and again and again and again. And we've been wearing the same clothes for like 3 weeks, okay? And finally, after the last fiber show, we decided to take a small break actually and to stay a bit longer, because the last fiber show I went to as a vendor was in the countryside in the center of France, in Berry, beautiful, beautiful part of France. And we decided to stay the week, just to have a break before, just to, you know, recharge batteries before we tackle head-on all the boxes to unpack and all the things to set up at home. So we needed the break. Actually, I was the one to take the break. My husband was working from home. But I took the break. I had a hard time, you know, unwinding, because I mean, I had this huge mental load. I couldn't, you know, just put away. I had to, you know, spend the week trying to recharge while having this huge mental load of things to do, still to be done. But it was good because I took some time to do things with my kids. The past months have been so intense. I've not had the chance to do things very simple with them that I enjoy doing usually, like going to the swimming pool, going to the cinema, just doing things together. We've not done that kind of things like for a long time, because we were so busy preparing the move and making sure we were, you know, limiting the impact of the move on the business. And all the while my husband was preparing his final exam for a 4-year degree. He had been working on for 4 years. So it's been a really intense period for the family, for us. And it's so satisfying to be on the other side of this huge mountain and to be finally able to enjoy, sorry for all the beeping and notifications, to be able to finally enjoy the fruit of our labor, basically, because we've been working like crazy, and now we have it's a time for us, another time of our life where we are going to be able to slow down and enjoy. And that's really, I want to do that with a lot of intent. I wrote everything down. I'm not journaling, I'm bullet journaling actually. And it was very important for me to write everything down, because I've been, you know, dedicated to this project to make it work and to make it a very big step ahead for our family and for my business. And now that it's done, I really want to be more available for the kids and be more available for myself also. Not work less, but maybe work in a better way, being able to have this beautiful space here and to work in better conditions. I think I'm going to be able to work smarter also, and I've made some big changes also in the legal status of my company. I've hired help. I'm not employing anyone, but I'm having people outside helping me with the accounts, with the website, with, you know, I'm going to stop doing everything by myself alone all the time. So yeah, a lot of improvements, and I think I'm going to be able to have a better balance. And I want to make some time in my day-to-day life for things that I love doing, but I haven't done in ages because I couldn't find the time, didn't have the time, and didn't have the mental space to do that. I want to be able to do more things, like just for the sheer fun, like maybe spinning yarn, cross stitching, and just, you know, watching movies with my kids and spending times with them, with my husband, just going out for a stroll. That's very basic, guys. That's very basic, but that's things we have decided we couldn't do for the past like 6 or 8 months, because all the free time was dedicated to prepare the move and make sure everything goes as smoothly as possible. So everything went very smoothly. We were well prepared, but still was very huge and intense for us. So I feel I've been living out of my comfort zone for like months, and now that I have done that, I'm still out of my initial comfort zone, but what I've done is that I have enlarged my comfort zone, and that feels so empowering and so cool, and so I'm very happy, and it's very satisfying. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I wanted to let you know that being your own, being self-employed is incredibly exciting and frightening, and I mean exhilarating, and it's an incredible adventure, human adventure, and I'm very happy I'm able to do that, and I'm very grateful for you guys. I'm very grateful for you guys, because if it wasn't for you, it wouldn't be possible. So from the bottom of my heart, I know it must seem a bit corny, but thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, so I wanted to share with you 2 things today. I wanted to share with you the colorway of the Sock Knitter's Almanac for July, because I have not shown it on the podcast yet. You've received the newsletter, but you've not actually seen the colorway. And now I'm beginning to have doubts. I don't even know if I had the time to send the newsletter to you guys. I'm not sure. I have to check that out. I think I did, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to show you the colorway, and then I'm going to show you my projects. I didn't knit a lot. Just didn't feel like it. Too much going on. But I did knit a little, and I'm going to show you what I worked on. So this is the mood board for the colorway for July. So for July, I wanted something very, summer inspired, very fresh, very bright, something a bit festive, and I wanted to, this is the picnic, ideal picnic for me, like with a very French touch to it, with the Vichy cloth, like cover, like blanket, picnic blanket, and all the little touch of color everywhere. It's very happy. It's very it's kind of picture you look at just to feel good and to feel like you want to go outside and enjoy the outside, the outdoors, and just be alive. I think it's a colorway that gives me the will just to get up from the couch and go outside and enjoy the sun and enjoy the season, actually enjoy this time of year. Although it's not my favorite season, I mean, I'm an autumn girl, but I do love all the seasons. I think there's something to love in each of the seasons, and this is what I love about July. So here's a colorway. And for this colorway, I decided to explore a color that I almost never used before, which is a very bright and cheerful red-orange, a scarlet. And it's so intense and gorgeous. And I really love that colorway. And when I dyed that colorway, this is on extra thin fingering, I was afraid that by associating something a bit red with white, I would send some Christmassy vibes and I didn't want that. I didn't want to do a Christmas in July kind of thing. I wanted to, for this colorway, to be really summer inspired, and that was, I thought maybe playing on the red and white is not such a good idea for summer. But this is not red. This is a very bright and saturated scarlet. There's a lot of orange in it, and it's absolutely not evocative of Christmas, and for that I'm very grateful and happy, because I didn't want it to be evocative of Christmas at all. So this is on extra thin fingering, and so you have this beautiful scarlet, you have the white, the natural white, and you have a lot of beautiful speckles with neon colors, fresh colors, vibrant greens and blues, and neon pink and yellow, and yeah, a lot of colors. This is beautiful on mohair and silk. I have to change batteries. This is on single, and I really love, I don't dye single very often, but I'm going to change that because I really do love the way it looks on single and the way that the single takes the yarn actually. I'm going to change batteries. And I'm back. Okay, so this is on Stellina. This is on BFL and silk. And this is on Lurex, and you can appreciate the beautiful speckles here. I have not decided yet which base I'm going to choose for my socks for this month. I don't know. I don't know yet. I love them all. Really, I have a hard time choosing this time around, but I'll try to go and choose something I've not knitted for a while. Yeah, I think I lost. No, that's not. Okay, sorry guys. And then the contrasting color for this month is also very evocative of summer. It's called Pool Party, and it's a most beautiful turquoise. Like, I wanted it to be really to remind you of the water in a outdoor swimming pool by the sun, with a lot of, you know, trinkets on the water, like floaties and I can't find the name, like the buoy, like flamingo floaties. Okay, so this is on single, and I love the way you can see the transparency of the color, and like it's the light dancing on the water of the swimming pool. It's gorgeous. This is on Stellina, and because it's a party, there is a lot of speckle happening here, like neon ones. This is on BFL and silk, and this is on Lurex. And the last one might be my favorite. It's on extra thin fingering. I do love the way you have different shades of blues. It's gorgeous shades or hues of blues. Both colorways are in my shop in pre-order, so I'm going to start shipping the orders next week. So that's this week for you, because it's already the 24th of July. And then I'm going to dye some again and send them as soon as they're ready. And that's it for the colorway of the month. I hope you like it. The next colorway for August will be revealed next Monday, okay, at 5 p.m. because there's a podcast. I forgot to tell you that at the beginning of the podcast of this episode, but there is a new podcast every Monday at 5 on this channel, okay? Okay, and then I wanted to share with you the projects. So I've been not knitting so much, but I worked on two projects. The first one is my broadleaf sweater. So if you remember, that's the front of the broadleaf sweater. I'm using 1983 as the main color. This is one, and it's one strand of extra fine fingering and one strand of Mayan silk knitted together, and the contrasting color is tennis ball, and it's just extra fine fingering. So that's the front of the sweater, and I'm working on the back, and I'm using a set of minis in neon colors. I'm starting on the 4th color, and you might think that the orange transition is a bit violent. I agree, but remember, I'm not going to wear it on the side. The back is going to be like this, because I think it's gorgeous to see the transition of colors, but as the background of the piece. And then it's going to be all stockinette knitting for the sleeves, and it's going to be short because the pattern is meant to be worn very low on the shoulder, and so it's like you're knitting 3/4 sleeves basically, not full length sleeves. So that's it for this project, making good progress. Actually, this project was my focus project for July. I don't know if I will be done. I'm pretty certain I won't be done by the end of July. Maybe by the end of August though, it will be done. What will be done by the end of July, because I'm going to be wearing it, yeah, I will wear it in the next episode, is a modified version of a lovely love note. I'm using my Lueur colorway. That's the 2nd colorway ever of the Sock Knitter's Almanac. And I decided to go very crop and like larger neck. Wanted it to sit a bit, you know, lower. I wanted the neckline to be a bit lower, and I went for short sleeves because I like the t-shirt feel, and I wanted to be able to wear it with layers and layer it on a shirt. A shirt, yes, I wanted a white shirt. So I think it's going to be cool. I'm going to try and wear it this next week. I'm actually at the very... I've started knitting the ribs for the short sleeve. I'm making them very short, so it's almost done. And that colorway Lueur is really a colorway that I love, because you have like this shimmering of speckles, and if you look up close, you even have a bit of pink, a bit of blue and purple, and a bit of yellow. And there are some places in the sweater where you can see the different the different speckles I used, and it's really lovely. I really love that colorway. Okay guys, that's it for this week. So I'll see you next Monday, I hope, for the next episode. I must say I'm a bit disconnected because I don't even remember which number this podcast is supposed to be. I think it's season 6 and maybe episode 17 or something like that, but I'm going to, you'll have that at the beginning of the episode anyway. But something is bothering me here. What do I want to... I think next week I will take more time to debrief you from the fiber shows that I attended since the last time we spoke. There was the Fil de la Manche in Normandy. I was playing close to home. And then the one I attended was the first edition of Berry Broadland in Ardentes. That's in Berry, in the Berry region. It was great. Both were really nice, and both were with my family, so it was so cool. Anyway, I'll see you next week. Have a lovely time, happy knitting, take care, and again, thank you so much. Bye.